83 millionaires wrote a letter to government authorities asking them to, quote, significantly increase taxes on people like us, millionaires and billionaires. We feel we have a crucial role to play in healing our world. We're not the ones caring for the sick in intensive care. We are not driving the ambulances. We are not restocking grocery store shelves or delivering food door to door. But we do have money. Lots of it, they wrote. Money that is desperately needed now and will continue to be needed in the years ahead. Today we ask our governments to raise taxes on people like us immediately, substantially, permanently.
My oh my.
What do you think?
I'm on the verge of tears. Can barely keep it together.
So beautifully written, though.
Beautifully.
You don't trust it?
Well, what are they saying?
To raise their taxes.
We've been stealing for decades, scooping last pennies out of your pockets. And now we're ready to give some of it back, so that you would keep on buying, making us richer.
Is this how you interpret this letter?
Naturally.
You feel there's a hidden agenda?
Yes, of course. So the whole system can keep running, so that they have what to profit off, for everything to keep operating. You need money to start this engine? We'll give it to you. We'll give you the fuel, so it can keep on running. More and more, so that we can make new billions. Having you work for pennies is letting us make billions. And what are they trying to do now? Pretending to be so noble, saying we're giving it to you. We're being charitable towards you. We're ready to take it out of our pockets.
Well, it was a rather noble offer to pay for the emergency room workers, for the drivers.
Sure, we're crying. We're so concerned about you.
So tell us, how else can they convey their passion? Explain, please. You're mocking it now.
They feel no compassion.
None?
Absolutely not. They know that if they infuse a couple of billion into the economy now, they'll continue to collect 20 to 30 times more.
And if they want this money to benefit those who are at the forefront of the battle with the coronavirus?
It doesn't matter who. As long as it keeps circulating, it makes no difference where you invest this money.
Alright, what would you call a noble act on their part, even within the framework of our world? What would be a noble thing for them to do?
I think they have to take all they've got and give it away, leaving for themselves only what others have. That's all, including yachts, private jets, or whatever else they have.
Supercars and whatnot.
Yes, just give it all away, give it up, because all of it was earned through skimming off the top. Perhaps I'm an idealist when it comes to certain things, but you can't make this kind of money in an ethical manner. You can't. It comes from overcharging others, from cutting deep into
the pie.
Yes.
Skimming off the top. But you understand that they will not perform such a noble act. They'll never do it, never give up all their money. If they did, what would have been left for them to do? Take their own lives?
No, of course they won't. They'll buy the media as they usually do. They already have it bought, and will publicize it all over the place and create all sorts of charitable concerts and actions for everyone to praise them.
Is this what one feels when he does something that in his opinion is honorable? Is it only out of burgeoning pride?
Of course.
You don't believe in noble behavior?
No way. Absolutely not.
You don't buy it. Is there no way for them to do a noble act?
This is not a noble act.
Something else, maybe?
This is brazen. Overly brazen. Pretending that through hard labor they earned this money, and now they're going to give a part of it to society. Let's say I have 100 billion, and I'll give you 2 billion. Wow.
So what could make them see things differently? What could be a breakthrough? What can make them change, even if they don't give all the money away?
You can't make them change.
You can't?
You can't. No way. With such money they have, there is no way to change them.
They have such crass egoism that they can't be affected.
Yes, they're collecting huge sums of money now, making much more than they used to before. For them, this crisis is an opportunity to make even more. But once it's over, what then? Since all of it is fading, high-fashion jewelry, you need the masses for it. It's gone.
Once we no longer value it or pay for it, then a new era will begin?
Of course.
And they feel it? They have the inner panic?
They already feel it, yes.
So one way or another, whether it's the coronavirus or something else, but something will lead them to change their attitudes.
I doubt their attitudes will change. I think that money will get devalued and lose its appeal.
What will be valued?
One's attitude towards the world, really. Very gradually, we will develop an appreciation for one's attitude towards society. We will value the human. This is what will become the most important and most valued.
And then you'd be able to accept the oligarch's letter?
Instead, it would read like this. We have come to the conclusion that with all our hundreds of billions, we must create a society that would bring all of humanity to unite to the point of feeling a single force in the world.